What is up, everybody? It is Seppo Pajo here and we are at Turku Open. I have a giveaway to announce. We got PRODIGY BP1, we got 8 discs, we got a water bottle, we got a towel, and it's going to one of you guys. All you need to do is subscribe to MDG Media's YouTube channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the videos.
Hey everybody, welcome back on MDG Media. This is the first day of the Turku Open, second elite series of the season here in Europe. We are still in Finland, in Turku, west coast of the country. That's an amazing place, Luolavuoren, course designed by Seppo Pajo himself. We are pretty excited to bring you guys some action. Happy to have you in the booth again, man. My name is Maxime and with me, Andrew Gum.
Such a pleasure to be here. Really exciting, beautiful course, incredible disc golf city, Turku. Got to come here. Cave Mountain, Luolavuoren.
Home of a lot, man. Home of Prodigy discs. Sponsoring Rachel Turton, who will be first on the tee-pad. Coming from the UK, she just went back from the States. She's in good shape for the moment, so let's see what she can bring.
Yeah, we got Kaidi Allsalu. We've had her on the show quite a bit lately. 947 rated player, also sponsored by Prodigy from Estonia. She's been crushing it. She really did some work in the off-season.
Yeah, and there we have Eveliina, our FPO winner from Copenhagen. Everybody knows her. She had her second ever major win a few weeks ago. She's amazing lately. Let's see what she can bring here today, man.
She's having an incredible season. We also have her good friend Henna Blomroos from this area as well, Rauma, Finland, and sponsored by Innova Champion Discs.
Let's go, man. Hole one.
Hole one, yeah, really demanding. Par 4, 191 meters. You gotta make a decision here. I guess most people probably just laying up to the end of the first island, and then, yeah, if you want to cross over the OB and try to attack it, you can. Otherwise, playing it for par would be more hitting it over on the left side with an upshot there. I guess wide open, very windy. It's a very exposed part of the course, and really fun way to get your round started.
Yeah, hard conditions today, a lot of wind. It was pretty special, let's say. You know, we were playing some practice rounds in the evening. It's always calmer. During the day, it's really tough. Some huge headwind on the first hole. So yeah, Rachel first on the tee. So 2 Prodigy players and 2 Innova players.
Yeah, and Rachel's the defending champion here from the Turku Open last season on the European Pro Tour. Let's see if she can back it up.
Yeah, she has some, you know, a lot of... that's a huge field we have this year. That's not the same as last season. And she starts her round with an OB, just a bit too long. Not the worst drive we've seen on this hole. We try to be as close as possible from the OB, just before the river, crossing the fairway.
Yeah, you want to place yourself up there, especially if you're trying to attack it for birdie. But she just pushed it a bit too straight. Maybe tough to get a good wind read. Kaidi also having that same problem with the speed control. Drifts it long as well.
Was it long or left? Anyway, OB.
It's OB.
And Eveliina, you know, all the Finns are pretty happy about playing in Finland all the time. At the interviews, they are pretty hyped by the fact that they are followed by their mates, country mates.
Yeah, and the fans are crazy for disc golf here in Finland, so they're superstars and celebrities in this society, and we're really happy to have them back here on their home turf.
Yeah, and especially in Turku. It's really a disc golf city.
Yeah, it's a proper mecca for disc golf. As you mentioned, the home base for Prodigy Disc Europe. Tons of great courses, really great community, really active clubs, and a lot of fun to play around here.
Yeah, and Seppo Pajo Vainomakela is also coming from here. Pretty happy to have him on his own course. Home.
Yeah, he's been doing so much to get this course ready. He's been out there just working like crazy. The redesign is amazing. I mean, this course layout is something special. They have transformed it. It was already a great course. Now it's up there in the top 3 or 5 in the country.
Yeah. A lot of players were agreeing with that theory. They are really happy about the changes. A bit too easy back in the days. Now the layout is pretty demanding.
Super fun to play. Lush green grass everywhere. Eveliina attacking it for birdie. She's got all the power in the world. Puts it real close to the basket. Nicely done.
Yeah, really nice shot from Eveliina. 6-7 meters. Nice tester to start the round.
Rachel looks like she's lining up, trying to save her par. Crossing the OB. Really good shot.
And she's gonna work to save a bogey, if I don't mistake.
Yep.
Let's go, man.
She could make that putt, right? She could get the par still.
So the only European in the group who doesn't really have any US experience is Kaidi. So the rest, Rachel spends a lot of time in the States now. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Henna and Eveliina are some of the top players in the game. There you see why. Nice birdie putt. The gusty wind, no problem for Henna.
Yeah, and that's not her major strength, let's say, to make those long putts. So pretty nice for her to start the round like this.
Yeah, Rachel comes up short on her attempt. Eveliina bangs it home for a birdie as well.
Amazing.
Excellent start for the top 2 rated players in the field. Kaidi and Rachel are going to have to settle for bogeys here. So, yeah, Henna and Eveliina 1 under, and Kaidi and Rachel 1 over. So, Finn's taking the advantage right off the start here. Moving on to hole 2, par 4, 156 meters. Turns really sharply right to left about here, and then a little bit uphill into a very tight green. Oh wait, yeah, the FPO is actually a shorter one here. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. They have a shorter basket on the left side. So yeah, trying to just go straight if you want to be safe. You can be aggressive and try to go with the driver and trust your fade to go through the tunnel, but that's not...
Ooh.
Oh, and that's in danger.
Yeah, push it straight, OB.
Yeah, she needed a bit more fade, or definitely more. The distance was there.
This one also
Yeah.
a little straight, but it's hooking up on time to stay in a nice place. Yeah, and there you can see it. Just a little upshot to the basket from there.
Yeah, she will have a look.
Yeah, this one you want to get it to hook up left, but then you don't want it to be too early like that. Otherwise, you're OB and out of position. So, Rachel, slow start here for the defending champion.
Mm-hmm.
That's short, but okay. On this FPO layout, that's still very attackable for birdie.
Yeah, exactly. You don't really need the distance on the FPO layout, as you're mentioning.
Yeah, it's not the most demanding par 4. Averaging 4.08. The first hole was the second most difficult on the course, so you're really happy to get those birdies from the Finns. Here's Rachel. Got to go with a low skip shot. Executes it pretty well. Back in the fairway, but she'll have to get up and down from there for the bogey now. This is a better mistake to make. See, Eveliina can attack the basket.
Yeah, good up. She will have the possibility to save the par from 6-7 meters. Good shot. And Henna.
Henna looking for a birdie.
Yeah, sweet spot.
Stand still, smooth approach, just outside the bullseye ring.
Really nice shot.
Great up.
Should be 2 for 2. And Eveliina and Henna, the great friends also. Must be great to play together at a high level like this.
Yeah, and they played a few rounds together in their lifetime, so it's quite the comfort zone to be together there with your friend.
Makes us think about Jenny and Silva. It's kind of the same.
Yeah, they kind of came up a few years back, and just like those two players always having a good time out on the course together. Eveliina's putt just a little bit soft. Didn't quite get it up and over the rim.
And Rachel now to save a par. Oh, and that's a bogey.
The bogey, yeah.
My bad.
She faded out left early and chipped up to the green. So here's a birdie attempt for Henna, no problem. 2 for 2, perfect start.
Yeah, so 2 strokes on Eveliina, 3 and 4 on Kaidi and Rachel. He's getting fast, man.
Yeah, Henna's off to the races. Moving on, hole 3, new hole, par 3. Tricky tee shot here with the branch crossing, diagonally. And you got this
really
tree
low
to
sitting
beat here, yeah.
Really hard hole. I'd say the forehand is definitely the option for the righties. And try to control the speed. There is OB everywhere around the basket. And that tree, as you were, and the chase card check. Silva,
backhand flex shot, trying to work it around the outside.
Stopped right side a bit early.
Of course, it's a chance for the highlight machine to ring one up. Can she do it?
Ooh,
Yes, she
stays.
can. Nice one. So
Great.
Silva, 2 out of 3.
Yeah, 2 down through 3.
Out there on the second feature card.
Good job from Silva, showing the putting skills. Yeah, we don't need to introduce this anymore.
Everybody knows by now her range is ridiculous.
So as we were mentioning, that tree crossing is really scary. It's definitely in your vision, every angle. You need to be careful with the backhand. That's what I felt but on the tee pad. So forehand would be the option, but not for the group, apparently.
Yeah, this one's same layout for MPO and FPO. Only 82 meters downhill, very attackable, but as you said, a very tricky line. Eveliina finds a way through with the backhand, no problem, right to edge of the bullseye.
You really need to keep it low and try to find a way to have a late turn. It's really not easy. And that's not the longest hole, so it's definitely manageable, but is it a bonus? I'm not sure.
Well, it's the 3rd easiest for the FPO field, so they're playing it pretty well.
Okay.
Kind of surprising, I guess, yeah.
Sorry, didn't feel that easy.
3.04 average, so I guess, it's not the longest hole. As we see Rachel chip up, she's going to be able to get the par. Kaidi's going to have to go patent pending around this tree. Nice smooth up there, right to the pin. No worries for the par. But coming into it, only 3 players birdieing it so far. See if we can get another one. Eveliina's in good shape for it. That's for sure.
That was a good line, actually. Just a bit short.
Here we go. Yes, count it. Nice
I like
putt.
it. Two birdies, 1 bogey. Aggressive card, let's say.
Surprisingly, no OBs on the FPO field whatsoever. So keeping it clean, ladies. Well done.
Okay, no OB throughout the day.
Yeah, that OB creeps in on the right side for sure.
Pretty nice.
So good to see that, everyone able to control their disc on this downhill par 3. I really like it. Have you seen anybody go over the top of that branch or that tree? That's kind of, no, it's all under. Yeah, there's no line that way. It just kind of crashes into that big guardian tree.
No, I'd say impossible. Not a good idea, anyway.
There we see it, Silva out front. Henna dropping one back with the bogey there. Eveliina catches back up with her.
Some of my favorite discs in my bag are the A-Series discs. They're the ones I lean on to get close to the basket, and each of them have a consistent grip. So as you cycle through the series, you won't have to change the way that you hold the disc. These are torque-resistant discs that are more stable than the PA series, provide a consistent fade at the end of the flight. The best way to find your flight is to get out and use these discs yourself.
Hole 4, par 5 for the FPO field. Same hole as the MPO that plays it as a par 4. 228 meters, way uphill. OB right and left. Pretty narrow fairway, really. I mean, overall, considering that you have to throw just about max distance on both shots. And, well, if you're looking for the eagle, I guess, in the FPO field, but...
Exactly. In the MPO, it's really tough to get the birdie. Par 4, it's too bombers, let's say. Here, I think Eveliina and Henna, with the distance they have, can just chill, trying to get that fade around that tree you see in the frame. And that's, yeah, a really nice shot. Try to get over that hill and have a look and a placement shot on the second to have a short up shot. Good shot from Kaidi.
Yeah, she's been displaying great power this season, and another solid drive there. See if Rachel can get things going here. Bit of a slow start. This looks pretty good. Yep, right there in the fairway. So even as a par 5, averaging more than a half stroke over par, 5.52 average.
Oh, and that's aggressive. Careful with the left side OB.
Flirting with it.
Yeah.
Seems to be safe.
She's fine. Good shot from Henna.
So as our feature card is coming to this hole, we've had no birdies yet. It's windy up here. This is where the wind really starts to kind of pick up on the course. It's a very exposed area. This one and the next one, and well, I guess hole 6 maybe up on the top of the mountain, but
Exactly.
this one you really feel the breeze, even when you didn't seem to kind of notice it so much.
I'm pretty sure the entire course is on a hill. So
Yeah, it's a very wavy landscape, quite similar to Yarva. It gives you those Yarva vibes, right? It's built on an old landfill, so you got a lot of interesting shapes to the,
Agree.
a lot of undulation.
Same kind of course.
Yeah, interesting topography, but beautiful lush green grass all around. Nice shot there from Eveliina. She's way up there after 2. Henna also totally smashes on the disc. This one, a little bit off on the left side, kind of a misrelease there. Kind of.
And she doesn't really need to be aggressive, actually. You know, just going hyzer shot over the right side OB could have been the option, just to take an easy birdie. As you can see, the others.
Almost throws it in for eagle. Goes a little long for the birdie comebacker, but nice job there.
Yeah, that's a good shot. And if Kaidi can do it, Henna can do it. Maybe she wanted more than a birdie, and an amazing upshot from Henna there.
Rachel forehand approach. Nice one, yeah. 4 or 5 meters left.
Should be okay.
Eveliina here. Hits the band. Rachel gets it in for the birdie. Nicely done. Well played. First birdie of the round for her. Kaidi in for a birdie. So the only 2 birdies of the day coming there from the feature card. Par from Eveliina and par save from Henna after the OB stroke.
Yeah, with the distance they have, I thought it would be an easy bird, but yeah, not that easy in the end. Hole 5, 90 meters. A lot of gaps on this one. You can go flex shot around the tree and go right side. You can also go, yeah, hyzer flip up on the right side. It's pretty much the play. You can go straight to the basket, forehand on the left. There is so many ways to go to the basket. It's pretty cool. And slightly uphill all the way.
Yeah, many options, but yeah, uphill and low ceiling, like you said, so you really got to hit the gap, you know, that you're going for. It's quite a precise tee shot. There are options, as you said. Ooh, here's one of them. Look at this.
Yeah, straight shot.
Oh, I gets caught up though on that last tree.
Yeah, flatten up. Nice option, and it looks like Rachel's going right side. Hard to film this one, I won't lie.
I think it hit that first tree. Not sure which way it kicked, but it can be a tough hole if you don't get off the tee clean.
Yeah, you're right.
Right side. Check out the scores on DGPT.com stats. Nice new feature. And yeah.
Okay, nobody was able to go out of the woods.
It's a tough one. 3.36 average. No birdies yet. Nobody's in great position on this card either. See if something special can happen. And nope. She might be in bogey town there. See if she can make a big putt. Eveliina does well to get up there.
Good up.
But you can see those flags ripping in the background. It is a very, very windy top of the mountain here. Cave Mountain, Luolavuoren in Finnish. Very cool place to play. Formerly known as Annikainen.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a great history. It's a very special course. There's a lot of good courses here. Also, Lauste and Turku is epic. So if you ever get a chance to come visit, you will really, really enjoy it. Plenty of disc golf. There we saw Henna miss hers and Kaidi get in for the par. And then now for the bogey. Cleans it up. Back to even. Ups and downs. Had a good start, but slowing down. Eveliina gets the par.
Yeah, good save from Eveliina. Par on this hole is not that bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
A really hard birdie to get.
Yeah,
Same for the MPO field.
Yeah, true. No birdies today for the FPO.
And you have hole 6, one of the most beautiful hole on the course, I'd say, from the top of that hill. What are the options?
Yeah, I guess pick your poison. I mean, there's nothing really in the way. It's just a beautiful 111 meter downhill rip. You can see the whole city around. This is the highest point of the city, so you can take a minute to enjoy the views and just empty your bag if you're playing a practice round. And that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and if you miss the island, big island, if you are going OB, you need to go to the drop zone. And it's definitely not the easiest approach, so careful.
Yeah, not at all. The drop zone is very unforgiving. You can easily end up to get a double, you know, if you're not careful from down there, or even worse, potentially. It's about a 45 meter upshot from the drop zone, would you say?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
45, 50 meters, and she's
safe.
Safe, not in danger at all. Rachel needs to find the groove. +2. Oh, and she's not happy.
Ooh, overturned. Can it come back? No.
Yeah, we'll be able to see what the drop zone looks like. Yeah, hard, and there is a lot of wind, as you were mentioning, on top of that hill. It's pretty hard. Headwind again.
Yeah, it seems to always be windy up there, but very scenic spot.
Oh, and that's a very nice shot from Henna.
Here's Rachel from the drop.
Come on.
There you see, nicely played in the wind, keeping it low, cutting through, getting her putt, trying to save that bogey.
Yeah, very nice up. Same for Kaidi. She doesn't want anything to do with the comebacker. Same for Eveliina. Played pretty fast. With James Proctor caddying. Pretty cool. Wow. She seems to be a bit more comfortable on the green. I don't know what you think, but...
The putting's looked good. That one was just a little bit off on the right side, but had a chance. Kind of scooped out the bucket.
She's going for it.
Yeah.
She's trying at least. That's the best way. And +4 for Rachel.
Unfortunate double there. But that drop zone's not easy, like we said. It'll get you. Kaidi, solid par. 3.36 average today on this one. There were 4 birdies, 7 OBs. So definitely a score separator. If you can get the birdie, it's well earned.
And let's go, we'll have a scoreboard check if I don't mistake.
Open champion, hold like this!
Yeah, there you saw it. Heidi Line out front, 2 down through 15. Trying to set the mark, get in the clubhouse.
Yeah, we had her, at the interview. She's still sick from Copenhagen, 6 weeks. It's really hard to handle the situation apparently on her side, so she was pretty happy about the performance, knowing that she's not feeling 100%.
Yeah, I hope she's better soon. Hole 7 is a downhill par 4. OB lining the left side and right. Doesn't come into play as much on the right side. There's these trees that you can usually stop you before you get there, but I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
That was pretty yanked. Way late release there, kind of almost like a grip lock type scenario. And Eveliina.
It's a tough drive. You need to control the turn, you need to control the fade. It's a fairway driver all day, I think. Even the mid-range is a good option.
Yeah, 178 meters for the FPO.
And that's definitely overcooked for Henna.
Super thick woods over there on the right. OB creeps in quick on the left, so you gotta be really careful with your placement on the tee shot.
Yeah, it was Rachel's birthday a few days ago. That's not the best round.
Oh, Kaidi was OB off the tee then. That shot, not much better, also kind of a late release, but it kicks back to the fairway, luckily. This one a little low, can it get a good skip? The grass is quite thick here, so you can't really count on too much ground play if you're trying to skip, so.
And a bit of struggle on hole 7.
Yeah,
Is it one of the hardest?
This one's tough, yeah. Tied for 4th most difficult, 4.52 average. Haven't seen any birdies yet coming into this feature card.
You really try to get as straight as possible, staying in the fairway, and then attack the basket.
Eveliina does well to get up there.
That's a good shot.
Inside the circle. Looking to get the first birdie. Henna from a knee. Not the best result.
Yeah, a bit of a hard time for our feature card on hole 7. They really seem to enjoy the round earlier in the day. James and Eveliina. It was pretty cool seeing them chilling like this. At the end of the round, she was pretty happy, just relaxed, I'd say.
Great to have a good caddy. Excellent shot from Rachel there. Gets her up inside the bullseye ring.
And a good up from Kaidi also. Just outside the bullseye.
She's so good with these standstill approaches. That one scaring the basket. Almost hit the cage. Checks up nicely. She'll have a tap in coming up there. Eveliina here trying to be the first birdie of the day. Oh, and it just slips out the back door after heavy chains.
Yeah, it looked all good.
She's not sweating it though. She's always smiling. She's got a great attitude. That was a good looking putt. You'd like to see that stick, but the wind might have just kind of blew it out after it sort of turned vertical.
I don't know, man. Maybe just a bit too high on the left side of the chains.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't perfect.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Good effort though, and hopefully we'll see some birdies tomorrow. Pretty demanding par 4 though, with the wind especially.
Yeah, with the wind. Pretty sure it was ahead again on this drive. Yeah, on to hole 8, man.
Hole 8, this one of the few remaining holes from last year's layout. One you really want to get. Just 88 meters. Tight,
forehand all day.
Yeah, tight left to right, a little bit downhill. Basket elevated on this pyramid. Definitely shapes up for a nice little forehand flick. But
yeah, nothing major. If you control your forehand game, it's downhill, so it's definitely not the most demanding hole power-wise.
Here you see.
As you can see,
very nicely done.
She's really comfortable with this. Doesn't surprise me.
It's gonna be an easy bird. Eveliina.
Oh, that's late.
Eveliina has that tap in. Henna pulls it on the left side. Not ideal.
Oh, and that seems late. Needs a skip.
It gets it.
Yep, just inside the circle. Good shot from Rachel. A bit scary at the start.
A little wide, but had the stability to work back into the circle's edge. Here's that really, really tricky backhand line from Kaidi, and you see it's so hard to get it down there. You have to really have a good trust on your understable putter game.
Yeah, she seemed to struggle during the round. We followed a bit the group.
Solid up there from Henna. She'll have a chance to save the par. This one 3.28 average, so playing a little bit harder than you would think.
And that's not the best up from Kaidi. She will still have some work to do, as you can see now. Not able to save the par, another bogey. She's gonna be +2 after the mistake. And same for Rachel. Not able to capitalize.
Oh. Henna's gonna have to take a bogey.
Yeah, back. And not even back, but she will go over the par after that band hit. +4 for Rachel. Stop the bleeding. 2 pars in a row. And a good bird for Eveliina, now in the lead.
2 down.
At least leading the group.
Yeah, by 3 strokes. Over her good friend Henna, so playing really well.
Yeah, on to hole 9 to wrap this front 9 up.
Yeah, went fast. Par 4, uphill, 128 meters. Not the most demanding par 4. Easiest on the course, 3.48 average. FPO basket is to the left there. This is the MPO we're seeing, but you want your tee shot to be basically in a similar spot if you can.
Okay, so I definitely forgot to do the FPO drone shot. Now I know. And a chase card check. I will need to do that tomorrow. That's a pretty easy hole, isn't it?
It's a very easy
that's
hole,
the
yeah.
easiest. I thought they were playing the same, man.
Yeah, this one.
You know, during the practice, it was an old basket, so I was pretty sure it was.
I remember that now. I asked you, didn't I? And you're like, no
Yeah.
way.
Okay, so
I wasn't too sure yet. There you see it. Great birdie from Silva and 4 down for the round.
yeah, 4 down through 9. Pretty interesting.
That's fantastic. Silva, of course, yeah, coming off 2 consecutive wins on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Europe Series, Norway, and Heinola. Looking to get her first Elite Series win here in Turku. She won this event back in 2022 on the European Pro Tour. That was her first big A-tier win. So she's familiar with the property. New layout, of course, but always a threat these days with that incredible putting game. Here we're seeing our tee shots from the feature card. Not too shabby. Henna going a big power shot. Busting a move. If you can get around this tree, it's huge. Look at that. She's in circle 2 for an eagle almost.
What
She might be inside circle 2.
That's so hard to get up there
Yeah.
with an air shot. A lot of the MPO field is going for the roller. Oh, so hard,
That was
man.
impressive, man.
That's a low ceiling with the tree on the right side.
That was a rip.
Yeah.
Very well done from Henna. She's just going to have a little jump putt approach or maybe give it a chance for eagle.
Yeah, let's see.
I hope she does.
Yeah, she can make the decision also to take an easy birdie.
Sure.
Nothing too crazy.
Rachel.
But that's a mistake for our feature card. And Rachel will have some work to do. 7 meters inside the circle.
Evelina's got a little jump, or a little step putt approach, and she's tapping in for birdie. So these big bombers just dissecting this hole. Look at that eagle run! Oh, almost dunks it.
I like it, man. She's hunting the chains.
She gave it a chance.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
She doesn't think too much about any comebacker.
No. Feeling
pretty-
confident on the green.
Exactly. Pretty impressive. Oh, nice
Nice putt there.
Dead center. She needed this one. +3 through 9. Not the best start, but
Yeah.
good way to finish.
Yes. And now coming back for that birdie after a really solid eagle run.
Yeah, back to even. 3 birdies, 3 bogeys. Pretty okay.
Yep. We did have 14 birdies on this one today, so 56% of the field able to get it.
Yeah.
Definitely a soft par 4 for the FPO layout, but
Doesn't surprise me knowing, the location of the basket. I thought it was the same.
all right, here we see our leaderboard. Silva Saarinen, 4 down. Eveliina and Eveliina, 3 down. Henna even. And everybody else trying to keep up with them on that pace. Beautiful course here. That was some great action that we saw.
Yep, pretty interesting front 9. I like the groove. Eveliina and Henna are showing the way to the group. Rachel a bit more struggle, but yeah, let's go. Min Silva, he's on fire as usual since the last two tournaments.
Expect
Pretty
nothing
cool.
different, yeah. Make sure you come on back to check out the back nine and hit up that patreon.com/MDG Media to help support.
Thank you for watching.